Okay, hi friends, hi team. Welcome to the team call for August 17th. Holy cow, August is almost halfway over. I can't even believe that. Today's team call, we have a very special guest, Miss Yesenia Swecker, the Glamboss. Yesenia is one of my true best friends, and we actually got connected because of Beachbody almost 3 years ago. And Yesenia has decided to rock her own business, do her own thing, and she is literally teaching other entrepreneurs all about building a business and brand on social media. She has just refined it. She's found what works for her, and she wants to teach everybody about it. Her passion has always been to teach, so I really feel like she has found her niche. And so I hope you are prepared to take notes and learn and ask questions, because she's going to have a lot of value to share. Like I said earlier in the live video that I did, she has taken courses, hired a coach for herself to learn, and really has found her niche. And so we are really blessed that she's going to share her knowledge with us today. I'm like, I need to find my note-taking device too. So, Yesenia, take it away, girl.
Awesome. I am honestly so honored and excited to be here with all of you ladies. Ashley and I do go back a little bit, and I have a very fond place in my heart for Beachbody coaches, go figure. And that's because Beachbody allowed me to find that path that I became completely passionate about. Obviously, being a part of the Beachbody family, I not only was able to transform myself physically, and then of course my health, but also there was that aspect of opening my mind. My mindset totally changed with Beachbody and with the personal development and being surrounded by such amazing entrepreneurs. It really opened me up to whoa, there's this whole other world out there that exists. And I have to be honest, one of the things that I loved when I came into Beachbody was this element of business online. I had never really heard of that as kind of a thing. I kind of thought, is this a scam? I don't really, especially back 5-6 years ago, online businesses, it was very easy to think that they were scams. I mean, that was kind of the culture. And so when I was introduced to something that was legit, and I found that it was possible to be building a business online, that is where my passion, I loved it. And I always tell people I loved coaching the coach. That was my favorite part about Beachbody, was helping other entrepreneurs see the value in themselves and be able to take that value and that confidence and communicate it through our amazing channels of social media to build your business. And so one of the things that I found in myself was, I was like, you really have to understand your platforms in order to really utilize this to your fullest potential. And I want to share just a couple of hidden little treasures and pieces with you guys tonight, because I want you guys to see a bigger picture of what social media as a whole has to offer you. Because we start out in the social media world with this amazing warm market, right? We already have friends and family and people we can start to kind of connect with and grow and build our audience through what we call the nature of the networking, right? We go in and we say, hey, we're doing this. We share our story. And I feel like Beachbody has really empowered coaches to know how to do that the right way. It's one of the only network marketing companies I've ever seen that they got it right. They teach you to share your story, to be authentic, to take people on a journey with you. And I'm going to share with you tonight why that is so valuable to the social media platform and how you can leverage it with 3 of what we call the hottest tools. Now, I want this to be super interactive, and I don't want you guys to be shy, because I'm here to serve you guys. So I want you guys to tell me in the chat, if anyone knows how to use the chat here, tell me in the chat, have you used any other form, and I'm speaking about Facebook specifically, have you used a Facebook group? Have you used Facebook ads? Have you used a Facebook like page? What tools beyond your personal market, and when I say personal market, I mean your personal Facebook page, have you tried using? I want to know, because it helps me kind of connect with you guys where you're at in your business. And if you're honest too, where you're like, Yesenia, I haven't even tapped into that world. Well, then I really want to share some cool stuff that hopefully gets your little creative juices flowing. So we have like page, ads, but not well. Ashley says she's played around a little bit with that. We have Courtney that says a like paid groups, but not ads. Okay, cool. Okay, that's awesome. We've got more like pages. We got like page, Facebook ads, groups, events, and groups. Okay, these are awesome, awesome responses. Now my next question. Has anyone gotten real return on their investment? If you've been on your like page, are you getting engagement there? If you ran an ad, did you sign up anyone with anything? If you have a group, is that group hopping? Are people interested? Are they signing up with you? Are they joining your team? Go ahead, Ashley.
Okay, so I just want to clarify, because I know a lot of us, when you're speaking group, you're not saying like a challenge group that you already have. Can you explain, because I know you and I talked about this personally. Yeah. Can you explain what you mean by using a group?
Yes. Oh, yes. Because Ashley, we did talk about that. So in the Beachbody world, we're known for the challenge group, right? We either use the challenge tracker app, but a lot of coaches just use Facebook and they kind of create a challenge group. But what I'm talking about in a group, do you have a group where there's just a group for interest? It can be anything like, hey, moms who want to learn 3 new recipes every week on how to eat clean. It could be moms who stay home. It can be whatever interest you have. If it's a group, it's not Beachbody Challenge group. It's just a Facebook group where you can kind of connect and build relationships. So thank you for clarifying that, because you're correct. Not on your like page, but your personal page. Struggle Bus is currently with engagement. Okay. Alyssa says she has a couple of groups. How are those groups doing for you? Do you feel like that's kind of an incubator of warming up leads? Is that a place where you're like, man, I'm really able to get some relationships built to introduce people into the next step, whether that be a free group or a challenge group? Not yet. Okay, Sarah says, not yet. I'm very new to Beachbody. I'm excited to learn more. Awesome. Okay, well then I want to ask you guys these questions because I want to share something that I struggled with for a long time. And I'll share a little bit of my story as I'm sharing this stuff with you, because I want you guys tonight to take away what it's really like to struggle, but then to have breakthrough. Because at the end of the day, I want you guys to be hopeful, to be excited, because if you are trying to build a business on Facebook, you are actually building a business on one of the best platforms out there in social media. You will read it everywhere. If you do a little investigation, it tells you Facebook is the only place that you can get the tools that is given to us. For example, let's talk about a like page. Facebook gives you a place as a business owner to operate and do business, meaning you can run paid advertisement. You can talk about your products. You can talk about your business. YouTube doesn't do that. Instagram doesn't really do that. They don't give you this great platform. Facebook gives us video. Facebook gives us groups. It gives us tools to build communities. And Facebook gives us the connection through Messenger. Facebook gives us this platform that can actually, you get to create your custom audience. So when we start talking about ads, like page, there's actually tools that you can tell Facebook who you're looking for. You guys, for free. I'm talking about free. So I want you guys to hear the word free, because I like free. If anyone else likes the word free, type it in the chat box. Free! And I want you guys to see the yes, free, Sarah. And so I want you guys to see the big picture here. What I'm talking about is I'm going to talk about engagement, free. I'm going to talk about tools. And I want to help inspire you that as a business owner, I want you guys to put your business owner mind caps on today. As a business owner, you have the tools that's available to you to get your business to a totally different level. And I'm going to talk about that now. So I'm going to do a little sharing my screen here. Screen share. Can't even talk. Okay, let's share my screen. I am quite the girl that loves to teach. You guys, I apologize for like the messy desktop. I don't even know what that's all about. I'm like, that's like really bad. But I want to go ahead and expand my screen. And Ashley, I can't see you guys anymore. Can you see my screen? Just chime in here on your mic if you can see.
Yes, I can see. Perfect. Beautiful.
Woohoo! Okay, you guys, we're going to talk about how a Facebook page, video, and yes, we can talk about live or edited, either way, video, And reach, that key word, I want you to think about reach, because I'm going to talk about that in 2 ways tonight that you may have not heard before. How that can help you attract more clients, because we're all there, right? We're all on these platforms to try to attract more people and interest into our business. So this is, you have to excuse my little why there. This is a marketing strategy that I'm going to talk about with you guys. So let's just start with your Facebook page, okay? Let's just start somewhere simple. You're going to hear several acronyms. You're going to hear Facebook page. You're going to hear business page. You're going to hear like page. You're going to hear fan page. It's all the same. And a Facebook business page or like page or fan page is simply the place where Facebook gives us as business owners a place to live in the Facebook world. It tells us as business owners, hey, we have a special place that we've actually given you some special exclusive tools as business owners that we don't give anyone else. You can't do it on your personal page. You can't do it in a Facebook group. You can't do it in an event. You can only do it on your Facebook page. So Facebook wants us as business owners there, okay? And so I want you to understand what I am talking about with a Facebook page. And I want you to get excited, because the first thing people think is, I don't want to be on a Facebook page. There's no engagement. There's no reach there. We're going to hit that a little bit later. But the first thing I want to talk about is optimizing your Facebook page. Because we come into business, we want to make sure we are speaking from a brand perspective, okay? And what I mean by brand perspective is, think about your brand, who you are. Your story makes your brand. Your struggles, your trials, your tribulations make up your personal brand. Your lifestyle makes up your brand. Who you are as a person, the things that you're interested in, the things that you hate, it all makes up your brand. And the cool thing is that there is a way to lay out your Facebook page to actually fit your personal brand. I'm going to go ahead and move to this next page here, because I want you to see, this is just a simple screenshot of my current Facebook page. And I want you to think of your Facebook page in this way. I want you to think of a Pinterest board. And when you go to a Pinterest board and say you're looking for one specific topic or product or craft or idea, you know, when you go, you look at these boards, and what does these boards all have in common? It's all relevant. You can look at one board and you can completely have these relevant pieces. And so I want you to start looking at your Facebook page and even your personal page. And I want you to think of a Pinterest board. If someone was to come to your page, what could they expect to find? And I want you to think of this as, in one, be very clear with your audience, what they just stumbled upon. 2, I want you to be clear, who is it that you're speaking to? And think about a specific person, a niche, that person that's pretty much just like you. Kind of embody yourself and think about what you would be attracted to. And 3, I want you to think of colors that also communicate that. And so with those 3 things, I want to look at this page and I want to point out a few things that is very important to you that Facebook gives you for free that can help you reach more people. And a lot of people don't think about this, but there is a case study, and it is statistics. I can't even say that word. It's a case study that tells us that 58% of the reason why people buy from us is because of our brand. It is because it is clear to them who it is we're speaking to, what their problem is, and that we have a solution to solve it. I want to repeat that. Who it is we're speaking to, what is it that is their problem, and that we have a solution. And 58% of how people are attracted to you and become buyers is from those 3 things right then and there. So Facebook gives us some really cool tools for free that helps us communicate that to people. So I want you to think of the very first thing you see when you go to someone's Facebook page is your what? It's your Facebook cover. And if you think about, a person makes a decision whether they are interested in something or not in the first 3 seconds. So if you have 3 seconds to tell someone who you are, who you're trying to help, and what problem you're trying to solve, where would you want to do that on your Facebook page? Well, your cover, right? Because that's the first thing that people see when they hit our like page, our personal page, our Facebook groups. They hit that cover photo. And so I want you to start to think about your personal page, your Facebook page, or your group. You can do this in any area of your business. But I want you to think of how can you quickly communicate who you are, who you're speaking to, and what their problem is, and that you have a solution all within your Facebook page. And it can be a little tricky, and I know it can be overwhelming because you're like, Yesenia, I want to help everyone. I want to help everyone just get healthy. But the more you can be specific, the better results you will see, especially on a Facebook like page. Because a Facebook like page is where people who don't know you are usually going to learn about you. And so they're not your best friend down the street who's been around for 10 years and knows all of the things that, you know, you're interested in or how you can help them. It's a stranger. So I'm going to take a quick little tour right here on my Facebook cover. And you'll see here on my cover photo, I have me, obviously, a shocking picture because I'm like, what? And the reason why I did that is because I want to stop people's attention. It's my personality. I'm very animated, to say the least. I'm very animated. And so I want people to kind of know that right then and there, who I am. And I'm a very animated. I obviously like pink. I'm obviously a little frou-frou. And so because I have a photo of myself, immediately they know that they're coming in contact with a personal brand, a public figure, an entrepreneur. Like they know they're working with a person and not a product. So you want to make it you. The other thing I've done is I've given them the ultimate masterclass to client attraction. Now, let me tell you, if you read that and you were looking for other stay-at-home moms who like to crochet, you probably wouldn't stay around. That title specifically speaks to people in business. It's telling them that there's a client attraction masterclass. Well, people in the social media world, the entrepreneur world, that makes sense to them. So you would quickly be able to determine whether this interests you or not. Then I go on to say how to broadcast your brand to attract more buyers. So I've already said, I have a solution to your problem. I know you're struggling trying to get more buyers and attracting people into your business. And I have a solution. And guess what? I want to give you something for free because you stopped by. And so I give them free access to a live masterclass that they could actually click there to do. So when you go to your cover photo, I want you to start viewing this as one of the most valuable pieces of real estate that Facebook has ever given anyone. And the reason why is because this is for free. Most people pay thousands of dollars for a billboard to be able to put up to advertise their business. And Facebook now gives us something like this that's absolutely free, where we can quickly communicate to the people we want to connect with, who we are, what problem we're trying to solve, and how we can help solve that problem. And of course, I like to give something for free because that helps people want to connect with me a lot sooner. So I want you to start to look at your Facebook page like a Pinterest board. Is it clear when people go there who you are? What is it do you have to offer? Another quick tip is if someone is on a mobile device, you guys, you can only see this small square in the middle. So think about what is the most important thing. Try to keep it in the center, okay? So just a quick tip for just a side note. So I want you to start looking at the pieces of real estate that Facebook is giving you that you can actually use to help interest people that you're looking to connect with, okay? Think about your story. Who are you? What is it that you want to share with someone? And you could actually create a really cool cover photo of who you are. I have a person that I know, and she battled cancer for many years. And she overcome cancer. And part of her story in business is that aspect of her life was cancer. It was a pivotal moment for her, and it changed her course. And so through her Facebook cover photo, she actually has a little kind of like mini statement of who she was, how she was obviously a cancer survivor, and what her mission statement was to help other women who have dealt with cancer, dealing with cancer survivors. So think about it that way as well. Think about your story and how do you communicate that well there. Um, Also, I want you to see to the left here, Facebook gives you tabs. This is free real estate, okay? So if you guys want more on this whole piece, I actually have a free training that I will send anybody here in this group. I can give it the link to Ashley. She can pass it along. But I actually break down your whole entire Facebook page and how to optimize it. It's just a free training that I have. So y'all let me know if y'all want that. But I want you to start to see the perspective a little bit, okay? So let me switch here. So I want you to think about 3 key places to optimize your business page, because these are free places that Facebook gives you now to optimize it, to get more people interested in it is what you have to offer. And you need to have this kind of set up before you start doing reach, okay? So I want you to think about your cover, and I want you to start telling your story in a clear, simple description, your story. Who are you trying to help? What is their problem? And how can you help solve it? And give them something for free. Give them a free day challenge or something, or a meal plan. The other thing is your profile pic. Make sure it's clean and it's you. And then your tabs. Again, if you guys want a whole training on how to optimize that, I would be happy to pass it along. But those are 3 places that Facebook gives us for free to help us connect with a specific niche market. Spoiler alert, there's also a place in your Facebook page for free that you can tell Facebook who you're looking to connect with. And I'm talking about specific audience. So name, ages, their interests, things that they're looking for. And you can actually optimize that for free, okay? So lots of action going on with your Facebook page. But the reason why I bring up a Facebook page is because a Facebook business page allows you to get beyond just a reach of a small market, and it allows you to open up yourself to a cold market, as we call it, and it allows you to get in front of your niche, the person you're looking for. So I want you to think of a Facebook page as a place of like unlimited leads. That's what I want you to think of. So let's move into video. Okay, you guys, we all know social media has told us we want more video. We are pushing more video into the news feed. We are now giving you more access to video like Facebook Live, which is incredible. Facebook has also told us that they're going to give us more organic reach if we go live. Facebook wants video. They have said by 2018, and hello, that's around the corner, that they're going to increase it by 20%. And if you haven't noticed, you're probably seeing a lot more video in your news feed these days. And so I want to talk about video and how it can help you reach more people. Think of it like this. Video is our tool to share the message, to attract more clients, and to gain, know, like, and trust. So if you are creating videos that is clear with your brand, who you are, and it doesn't always have to be like specific to Beachbody or health and fitness. Ashley does an amazing job of it really being a platform where she just shares her story in all kinds of facets, cool ways. And so video allows us to connect people to our message, who we are, what are we excited about, what do we love, what do we hate, what's our personality. And that is the greatest tool that you have beyond getting to meet someone in person. Okay, so you can go to a party or a networking event or to church or to your kids' school's activity, and it's easy to kind of meet people and kind of get a feel for people because you're meeting them in person. But when you're online, it's very difficult for people to connect with you when they're just seeing text or a photo. And though those things have its time and its place, the greatest tool that you've been given now is video. And what works in your favor is all the platforms are saying, we're going to show more video. So it's time to take advantage of what the platform has given you, because this tool will allow people to get to know you better and get a feel for you. And trust me, I get it. It's awkward. It's scary at first. But the more you practice it, the better you get. Like, it just takes doing it a lot. And so it's okay to be uncomfortable. But I want to inspire you that video can really be a key element to getting in front of people organically. So I want you guys to continue to focus on the word free, organic, and the word reach. I want you to focus on that because I want you to think about this. What if I told you in 3 days you could build 15,000 people into your warm market? I'm going to stop and I'm going to look at this screen here. I want you guys to tell me in the chat, if you were to be able to get 15,000 people in 3 days into what we call your warm market, would that interest anyone? Ashley's like, yes, Lord, right? Exactly. I'd probably feel overwhelmed. It is, but I want you to think about it in a different, cool perspective. I want you to think about it because it's a mindset shift, okay? But I wanted to get you guys' comments before I went to my next thing. Okay, so let me go back to my screen share here, my messy desktop. Okay, in 3 days, I did a video ad campaign, and that is a Facebook ad. And in 3 days, I ran a video that is fun, I guess. I think it's fun. It's informational. It gives you value. It tells you that I understand your thoughts as an entrepreneur and I relate to them. I bring a little value to the table of how to think about it in a different way. And in 3 days, I built an audience of 15,000 viewers. So what is the difference, Yesenia? Okay, in all honesty, I probably reached, I think, at least 30,000 people. I reached 30,000. But 15,000 people viewed those videos. And what Facebook allows you to do when people view your videos, you can't do this on your personal page. One, you can't really see who's viewing your video on your personal page. You can see that people's viewed it. But do you know how to reach out to those people? I don't know how to reach out to those people on my personal page. But on your Facebook business-like page, whatever, what they've now done is they've given me the tool and I've been able to say, hey, Facebook, tell me who those people were. Put them in a category. And so I built 3 audiences. So you'll see past video audiences, warm audience. I've labeled them different things now. And DIY warm audience. And what those are is Facebook has said, hey, Yesenia, here's the 15,000 people who's watched your videos. They seem to like what you had to say. What I can do now is I can do another video and I can run an ad to those same 15,000 people. Totally new video. And what is that going to do? I want you to think about what's going to happen when you get in front of someone 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. The average consumer does not buy from us until they've seen us 7 times. That is just the number. Sometimes we love it, sometimes we hate it. But what if I told you that I was getting these people's views for 1 cent? And I'll show you guys. I don't have the screenshot here, but I always tell people I'm totally transparent if you want to see my power editor, because I want you to know that this is possible. And I'm talking about possible for pennies. I built 15,000 people into my warm market in 3 days for 1 cent for every person that viewed my video. So what Facebook has now allowed me to do is build an audience that kind of says, oh, I kind of like this girl. I'm interested in what she has to say. And then I can now create more videos and connect with those same people over and over and over again for pennies, just to connect my message to them, just to start the relationship. Now, that doesn't include being able to get them a free offer. That doesn't include getting them to my landing page. All that's a totally different topic for a whole nother day. But I'll tell you, I've built an email list over 500 people in less than a month. So is that possible? Yes. But it's only possible as if you have a Facebook page, you have a clear brand message, you know exactly the problem of your audience, and you are able to connect in a way that they connect with you like that. Like they're like, either I like you or I don't, right? You want people to say that. You want people to know, do I like this girl or do I not? Because if they don't, they just need to move on. So I want you to understand, forever I struggled. Ashley knows. I tried running Facebook ads when I first started. almost 3 years ago. Bombed. I was like, I don't know what I'm doing wrong. I don't know why people don't want what I have. I think I have a cool offer. It bombed. I spent hundreds of dollars wasting time, and it was so discouraging because I had my personal market, but I was ready to go out beyond, but I didn't know what was missing. And I'm going to explain to you guys what was missing to save you the heartache and pain. And that was, you guys, a clear personal brand that spoke to my audience. So when I first started my like page, I was just sharing my life. Like I was just like, oh, here's me drinking coffee in the morning, or hey, here's me getting ready to do a workout, and here's me, like it was just me. And on my personal page, it actually worked rather well. But why did it work so well there, but it didn't work on my like page? Nobody knew me there. It was a cold audience. And so I had to start to think about, what was it that I was trying to communicate to people out there that never knew me? What was the hope I was trying to give them? What was the problems that they had that I wanted to help solve? And that is all about having a clear personal brand to speak to your audience. And I had to take that shift. The other thing was, I needed a way to open up new relationships. And so I was going out there and I was running ads, and I was saying, hey, don't you want to join my team? Hey, don't you want to become a coach? Because it is pretty awesome. I personally think so. And I saw other Beachbody coaches doing that. And I didn't understood, like, why does it work for Melanie Metro, but I'm over here working my booty off and it doesn't work for me? I'm running Facebook ads. And what happened was nobody knew me. I didn't have a market there. And Melanie Metro, which she was top coach whenever I was on Beachbody, she had a warm market. She had been doing the personal brand targeting. She had been making the connection way before she put an offer in front of them. And so what I had to learn was, there was a way to give people value, to give them something for free, to gain trust with them. And I had to learn how to do that authentically before I started going into like, hey, don't you want to join my team because it's so awesome? The other thing I needed to understand, and also think about that with your personal page. It's exciting to share about your team, but people also need to know that, like, you are having a transformation through it. They need to see you go through it before they're ready to jump in with you. And you need to have an understanding. Oh, go ahead.
I was just going to say, Yesenia, we have like 3 minutes left. If you have a lot more to say, we can end this call and I can start it up again.
Let me think. Nope, I'm almost done.
Okay.
So you need to have an understanding of a clear strategy. So I had to know that using a Facebook like page meant having a clear strategy. When I go there, who am I speaking to? How am I going to communicate with them? What is it that they want to hear? And how do I get them to build a relationship with me? So all that, you have to have a strategy instead of just going out there and hoping it all works out for the best. So a confident personal brand, and I want to pinpoint this for you guys. It is, what is it that you want others to feel when they see your content? What is it when they go to that Facebook page and start scrolling around? Is it clear to them what you want them to feel? And who is it that you are speaking to? Do you understand their problems? Are you there to relate and help them get through that problem? Because that's the key. We want to help people with their problems, whatever it is. It's not a bad thing to have problems. It's a good thing, meaning we all have it. And are you communicating to your audience that you have the solution? Because at the end of the day, that is what people want to know, is that you get it. They don't know how to stop sharing the screen. You get it, and that you have a solution to their problem. Am I still sharing my screen? Because I don't know how. Maybe I should move this up to start. Yes.
You are still sharing your screen.
Okay, I stopped.
No, you're not. Perfect.
Woo!
That was amazing. We have just seconds left. So if any of you, I saw many of you wanted your training that you had on the tabs. If you could get that to me, I will get that to everybody else. And does anybody have any super quick questions for Yesenia? She's amazing, right? Super amazing. She's got so much knowledge. Just awesome, awesome, awesome stuff. So thank you for adding so much value to us. I truly appreciate it.
You guys, I love it. And I hope I will get that free training to you for sure, because it's an hour training, you guys, and it's all about optimizing for like free ways to optimize that page. So definitely want to get that in your hands.
I know, and it's a perfect way to start. If you're a new coach and you're not really ready to invest in a bunch of stuff, if you can tweak what you can for free first, that's the perfect place to start. So thank you so much, Yesenia. You are amazing. And the rest of you, I will get this recording up probably later tonight, if not tomorrow morning. But thank you again so much. Virginia says, awesome as ever, Yesenia. You are amazing.
Oh, thanks. It was so great to be with all of you guys. Thank you again. I hope that you guys leave encouraged tonight. I really appreciate you hopping on.
Perfect. Thank you, girls. Bye, everyone.
Bye.